me, Mommy Ducky, and today I'm going to show you how to bake some chocolate brownies. Now the first thing we need to do is put your oven on 180 degrees centigrade, 350 degrees Fahrenheit or gas mark 4, which I've already done. And also you need a brownie tin, usually square, about 20 centimetres, which is 8 inches. Or if you like me and showing off, I've got a new brownie tin that I've greased and placed individual greaseproof paper at the bottom. Now for the ingredients, we need 225 grams of chocolate, 110 grams of butter, 35 grams and a pinch of salt of cocoa powder, 3 eggs at room temperature, 150 grams of soft brown sugar and 100 grams of mixed nuts. You can have walnuts, any nuts you like. These are mixed and they have to be chopped, and that's what you need for the brownies. So the first thing we needed to do is we need to melt the chocolate and the butter over a pan of hot water, which I've shown you in previous episodes, and I've done that and I've taken it off the heat now, and you can see it's a nice glossy chocolate. Okay, and then what we need to do is we add the cocoa powder and the pinch of salt, just like that, and we mix that in while it's still hot, and keep mixing it until all the cocoa powder has dissolved and there are no lumps, so it's nice and smooth. Just be very careful because the bowl is quite warm as it's just come off the pan of hot water. Okay. You can see it's nice and smooth, just got a few air bubbles which will disperse anyway. So all that's nicely melted in. And then what we need to do with that is we need to set that aside until it's virtually cold. So we'll put that over there for a while. Now, while we're waiting for the chocolate mixture to cool, I've added the 3 eggs, and I'm going to mix those eggs up for a couple of minutes using my mixer until they become nice and light and fluffy. Okay, so that's just done now. As you can see, it's quite a thick consistency. I'll just take that there. And now what we need to do is we need to add the cooled chocolate mixture very carefully. So this mixture is just still warm, but you know, not hot. So we pour that into the egg and sugar. And get it all out. Like so. And there we go. Now what we need to do is, you can do this with your mixer that I've shown you before. You'd put your mixer on the lowest setting and wait till it's all blended in. But what I'm going to show you, for those who haven't got a mixer, how to fold in. So you use a metal spoon, always has to be metal, and the bigger the better, and you gradually fold in the mixture. And folding in means going around the side, cutting down the middle, and you keep doing that with the mixture. And obviously, because it's by hand, it will take a while until there's no streaks, until it's all folded in. So you just gently lift it up, lift the chocolate mixture into the eggy mixture, and you keep doing that until it's all folded in. Okay, so as you can see, that's all folded in nicely. So now we add the nuts. And again, we fold them in very gently. This doesn't take so long, so go. And then what we do is we transfer to our prepared tray. So if you've got a square tray, you just pour it in and it settles itself. And I've got an individual one, so I'll just pour in a little at a time. It will go everywhere if you've got one of these trays. Let me just wipe it off before it goes in the oven. There you go. So I've poured all my mixture into my special brownie tin, and if you've got just this square one, pour it in. Because it's quite a liquid, it'll flatten itself out. And if you've got the big brownie tin, they usually take about 30 minutes in the oven. How you can tell that they're done is they start coming away from the sides a little bit. And if you use one of these cake testers with a brownie, with a cake you'd put it in the middle. With a brownie it's best to put it in between the middle and the side, sort of there. And if it comes out clean, it's done, because with a brownie the middle always is a little bit underdone, because as you take them out it actually still keeps cooking, and that's what gives you the gooey bit in the middle. So with that's what you do with the big one. With these I'm going to start checking them from about 15 minutes. Do exactly the same, put my cake tester in between the middle and the sides, and I'll tell you how long they take at the time. So these are ready to go in the oven. Okay, so I've just got them out. These have actually taken about 21 minutes because they're individual ones, and I tested them just by putting my cake tester in, and it's come out clear, just between the edge of the cake, in the middle of the edge of the cake and the centre of the cake, and it's come out clean. And then what I need to do, if you can see, they've just come slightly away from the edge, which is perfect. And I'm just using an unsharp knife just to loose them away from the edge. If you've got the square full one, you do the same, go around the edge, and then I will do these to each and every one of them, and then you leave them to cool in the tin until they are cold, and then you turn them out very carefully. And if you've got the big tin, once they're cold you can chop into however big pieces you want, and there you go. And all of those, you can see they're all quite come away from the side, so I know they're going to come out okay. So there they are, the lovely chocolate brownies. They came out of the tin, no problem at all. So all that needs me to say to you is I hope you've enjoyed this video of Let's Bake with me, Mommy Ducky, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!